Good morning, students. Let us discuss today the surface integral. In the last video lecture we discussed the line integral, and which was about single integration, and in this class we are going to discuss on surface integral. Consider a vector field A equals A vector which depends on x, y and z, and consider a surface S in this field. Then the surface integral of A along the surface S is given by double integral surface integral S A dot ds, where ds is a vector which is equal to n vector ds. ds is a surface area, n vector is a unit vector, n vector is a unit vector. So we have a surface area and the small segment which is nothing but ds, and we have a vector is here and n cap is here. The angle between these two is nothing but your theta. And ds is small surface element, where ds vector is a vector quantity whose magnitude is ds and its direction is given by a unit vector n cap, which is normal to the surface directed outwards. So we have a surface and n cap is here somewhere. So let us solve some problems. Evaluate double integral f dot n ds, where f is given as this. So f is 18 zi minus 12j plus 3yk. As s is the part of the plane, 2x plus 3y plus 6z equal to 12. So it is given as a plane. Equation of a plane is given as 2x plus 3y plus 6z equals 12, which is in the first octet. So it's given that this is your phi. It's given that phi equals 2x plus 3y plus 6z minus 12. So I have brought this 12 this side, so you have minus 12. Find out now n cap. The n cap formula is del phi divided by mod del phi, which we have already studied. Okay, in the first video lecture we discussed about the unit normal. To find out the unit normal, n cap is given as del phi divided by mod del phi. So here phi is given as this. How to find out del phi? Del phi is nothing but this del operator. I vector partial d phi by dx plus j vector d phi by dy plus k vector d phi by dz. So you have to differentiate this one with respect to x, differentiate with this one with respect to y, differentiate this one with respect to z. So we have 2i, see I is here, so 2i plus 3j plus 6k. Your del phi, mod del phi is given as the square of the coefficient under root. So taking the square of the coefficient, we have 2 squared, 3 squared plus 6 squared. So that will give you root 49. Okay, here it is 4 plus 9 plus 36 will give you 40 plus 9 49. So root 49 is nothing but 7. So your n cap is nothing but del phi by mod del phi. Del phi is this one divided by mod del phi is 7. Okay. So what is asked? F dot n ds is asked. Okay. So first we will find out f dot n cap. F is given as this. So f is given as this. Dot n cap is given as this. We have obtained n cap just now. So just insert. Now f dot n. So I dot I, j dot j, k dot k. So we have the expression for f dot n is here. So here you have 18 zi dot with 2i, that will give you 36z. So 36z minus 36, correct? 36. So that will be 3y multiplied by the dot with 6, that will give you 18y. So divided by 7. Okay, in the problem it is given as the plane equation 2x plus 3y plus 6z, which is equal to 12. So first we are going to find the limits for each component x, y, z we will find out. So it's given as 2x plus 3y plus 6z equal to 12. So you just keep 6z this side, you just bring all the terms to that side, that will give you 12 minus 2x minus 3y, correct? 6z equal to 12 minus 2x minus 3y. Then z equal to 12 minus 2x minus 3y divided by 6. Now what is f dot n? F dot n we have just now we have found out. You substitute for z here. So f dot n we are going to substitute for z. So 36, correct? So you have 36. Instead of z you have to substitute this. So substituting, that will give you 12 minus 2x minus 3y divided by 6 minus 36 as it is like this. Then we have 18y. Okay, 36 and 6, so that will give us 6. So 6, the remaining terms. 6 multiplied by 12 will give you 72. 6 multiplied by 2 will give you minus 12x. 6 multiplied by minus 3y will give you minus 18y. Minus 36 plus 18y. Minus 18y and plus 18y will get cancelled. And you have 72 minus 36 will give you 36. Remaining term will be minus 12x. So divided by 7. What is the question? Question is 7 f dot n cap ds. We have found out only f dot n. So we will have to get to know about ds. And of course we know the formula, ds equals dx dy divided by mod n dot k. Mod n dot k. N is given as this. Already we have found out. See, n is given as this. We have found out now n. See, this is your n. N. So n is given as this. N dot k. So it is formula is n dot k. N dot k means you will have to only with dot product only with k component. K component is 6 by 7. So your n dot k will be 6 by 7. I repeat, see here, n dot k will be 6 by 7. What if the n dot I? What is the answer for n dot I if it is so? 2 by 7. N dot j will be 3 by 7. So similarly, your n dot k will be 6 by 7. So we know now, so n dot k, mod n dot k is nothing but 6 by 7. Okay. So we have now ds equal to, we have found out ds, so we have found out n dot k, which is nothing but 6 by 7. Now we will find out limit of x. As it is given as the plane equation 2x plus 3y plus 6z equal to 12, you first go with z equal to 0. We are going to find out the limits of each component. So first z equal to 0. You just substitute z equal to 0. If z equal to 0, that will give you 2x plus 3y which is equal to 12. See, in this equation, you just substitute z equal to 0. Okay, first z equal to 0. So that will give you 2x plus 3y equals 12. So you have 2x equal to 12 minus 3y. So x equals 12 minus 3y divided by 2. That means limit goes from 0 to 12 minus 3y by 2 for the x component. Is it okay? I repeat. See here, first if substitute z equal to 0, we can get the value of x, expression for x, and it means the limit goes from 0 to this value. And similarly, if z equal to 0 and x equal to 0, you substitute in this equation, we have 3y equals 12, correct? If x equal to 0, z equal to 0, then you will have 3y equals 12, so y equal to 4. So the limit for y will be 0 to 4. So this is the way to find out the limits for each component. First you have to substitute for z equal to 0, you substitute z equal to 0 here in that equation and get the limits for x in terms of y. Then after that you substitute z equal to 0, x equal to 0, you can get the limit for y. So y goes from 0 to 4. Now you have to substitute in the integral. So 0 to 4 and 0 to 12 minus 3y by 2. This is for x. Very good. Limit for x. This is for limit for y. 0 to 4, 0 to 12 minus 3y by 2. And what of this one? This is nothing but f dot n ds, correct? So this is for f dot n ds. Already we have found out f dot n. This is for f dot n. Okay, ds is nothing but this 6 by 7. See here, 6 by 7. dx dy divided by 6 by 7. And here f dot n is nothing but 36 minus 12x by 7. I have pulled 6 out. So that will give you 6 minus 2x by 7. And this 6 and this 6 will get cancelled. And 7, this 7 and this 7 will get cancelled. So we have now 6 minus 2x dx dy. Is it okay? So now first we are going to integrate first for dx. Okay, then substitute the limits. Then after we will integrate for y. Okay, first we are going to integrate with respect to x. So that will give you 6x minus 2x squared by 2. Okay, the limit will be 0 to 12 minus 3y by 2. Is it okay? See, you are going to integrate for dx. First we are going to, there are two integrals, correct? Dx, dy. First we are going to integrate for dx. Then after substituting for the limits for x, then we are going to integrate for y, dy. So we have 6 minus 2x dx dy. So we have now 6x minus 2x squared by 2, and this 2 will get cancelled, and we are going to substitute the limit now. So when you are going to substitute the limit, let us see. So you have 6 here, 12 minus 3y by 2, we have substituted, minus, here it is x squared, this 2 will get cancelled. So we have 12 minus 3y whole square divided by 2 squared, which is nothing but 4. Is it okay? See, we have x squared. So instead of x, you have to substitute this one. X squared is there. So we have now 12 minus 3y by 2 whole square, which is given as 12 minus 3y whole square divided by 4. Is it okay? Now this one and this one will get cancelled. So we have 3 times. So 3 times 12 will give you 36. 3 times 9, 3 will give you minus 9. So 36 minus 9y. Here it is 1 by 4 minus 1 by 4 you pull down. So just to pull it out. So that will give you, the remaining term will be 12 minus 3y whole square. Now everything in terms of y. So you have to integrate for y. See here, everything in terms of y. You can integrate with respect to y. So integrating, that will give you 36y y squared by 2. Here it is 1 by 4. We are going to integrate this term. When you are going to integrate this term, this becomes 12 minus 3y whole cube divided by that 3 is there, correct? That 3 is here, and you have to integrate this one, you have to write. So this will be minus 3. I repeat, see, when you are going to integrate this one, will give you 1 by 4 constant as it is. Then 12 minus 3y whole squared is there, 6y squared is there. When you are going to integrate, that will become 12 minus 3y whole cube divided by 3. Like y squared, when you are going to integrate, y cube by 3. So it is 12 minus 3y whole cube by 3. That 3 is here. And this minus 3 is nothing but this minus 3. Is it clear? So this minus 3. Now what are the limits? 0 to 4. So wherever you find y, you have to substitute 4 first, then 0 next. Very important one. Very important, because here there is no y here. Okay, there is no y here. Here alone y is here. Okay, y here. We'll see. 1 minute. So this term, we are going to substitute now the limits. Okay, so this is the term. 36y minus 9y squared by 2 minus 1 by 4, 12 minus 3y divided by a whole cube divided by 3 multiplied by minus 3, and the limits are 0 to 4. Now we will substitute. So that will give you 36 multiplied by 4. Wherever you find y, you have to substitute 4. So 36 multiplied by 4 will give you 144. Minus, here it will be 4 4s are 16. So 16 by 2, 8. 8 multiplied by 9, 72. Now this is minus, and here we have to substitute now first 4. When you are going to substitute 4 here, what will be the answer? 4 3s are 12. 12 minus 12, 0. So when you are going to substitute the upper limit, the answer is 0. So you have to substitute only 0 first. 0 next. So that will give you, when you are going to substitute 0 here, that will give you 12 to the power 3. Okay, here 3 is there. Okay, don't forget. So 12 cube divided by 3 3s are 9. So we have minus 9. This minus sign exists because of lower limit. Upper limit 0, answer. Minus of lower limit. This minus sign exists because of that minus. Is it okay? So minus plus. This minus plus. And 144 minus 72 will give you 72. And this term will be 1 by 4, 12 multiplied by 12 multiplied by 12. Correct? Now 9 4s are 36. Okay? 12 divided by 36. 3 times. 12 divided by 3. 4 times. So 4 multiplied by 12, 48. Is it okay? 9 4s are 36. 12 divided by 36 will give you 1 by 3. 12 divided by 3 will give you 4 times. 4 multiplied by 12 will give you 48. So 72 minus 48 will give you 24. The answer is 24. So this is what we need. Okay, simple problem. We'll solve next problem. So evaluate f dot n ds, where f is given as this equation and the plane equation is given as 2x plus y plus 6z equal to 6, which is in the first order. Okay, now here it is phi is given as this. The same method we are going to find out using the same method. So this is your phi. So phi is given as this. How to find out the normal? N cap will be del phi divided by mod del phi, and del phi is given by this expression. So you have to differentiate this with respect to x, with respect to y, plus with respect to z. So that will give you 2 times I plus j times 1 times j plus 2 times k. Now del phi is given by this equation. So mod del phi will be root of 2 square plus 1 square plus 2 square will give you 4 plus 4 plus 1, that will give you root 9. So answer is 3. So your n cap is given, we have obtained as n cap as this. Okay, so we have found out now n cap. So next one is f dot n, the same method. So your f is given by this, your n cap is given as this. So you will have to have a dot product. So we will have to have a dot product. So dot product will give you x plus y squared multiplied by 2. So x plus y squared multiplied by 2 minus, here you have minus sign. So we have minus 2x, see, minus 2x, correct, minus 2x, and here the last one will be 2 2s are 4, so 4y is 4y, correct, 4y is, and here we have 2x squared plus 2x plus 2y squared, correct. This 2x and this 2x will cancel. Is it okay? See here, 2x plus 2y squared. This 2x and this 2x will get cancelled. We have 2y squared. See, 2y squared, and this will give you 4y is divided by 3. And just take the equation, plain equation, 2x plus y plus 2z equal to 6. As usual, you will have to find out the limit. So keep 2z this side. You bring all the other terms to that side. So that will give you 6 minus 2x minus y, and z will be 6 minus 2x minus y divided by 2. Okay, f dot n. So your f dot n will be 2y squared plus 4y. Instead of z you substitute. So you are going to substitute 4y instead of z, you have to substitute this. So will give you this expression, correct. So now 4 divided by 2 will give you 2. So 2 times of this. So 2y square, let it be like this. 2 times of 6 will give you 12y minus 4xy minus 2y square divided by 3. And 2y square and 2y square will get cancelled. So we have 12y minus 4xy divided by 3. That is where f dot n. So as usual, ds will be dx dy divided by mod n dot k. What about your n? N is given as this. N dot k will be, you will have to take this component alone. So 2 by 3. So your n dot k mod will be 2 by 3. Okay. So now we have found out f dot n. ds also we have found out. We can substitute in the integral. Provided we have to find out the other limits too. We have found out only the z limit alone. So we will find out the other limits. So this is the equation. Putting now z equal to 0. So x will give you 6 minus y by 2, correct. Putting z equal to 0. So that will give you 2x plus y equal to 6. So x will be 6 minus y by 2. Putting now z equal to 0 and x equal to 0. X equal to 0 and z equal to 0 will give you y equal to 6. So y goes from 0 to 6. X goes from 0 to 6 minus y by 2. So there are limits. So now this is the formula. There are two integrals as usual, and the first one will be 0 to 6. As I said, this is for the y limits and this is for the x limit, 0 to 6 minus y by 2. The remaining term, we will find out the remaining term. So f dot n is given as 12y minus 4xy divided by 3, and your dx dy divided by 2 by 3, okay. And we can pull here, you can pull 12y minus 4y. We can pull 6 out. Okay, no, 2 out. So that will give us 6y minus 2xy. That 2 and this 2 will get cancelled. This 3 and this 3 will get cancelled. Is it okay? Just pull 2 out. Here 12y minus 4xy. Just pull 2 out. So that will give you 6y minus 2xy. That 2 and this 2 will get cancelled. This 3 and this 3 will get cancelled. So we have now 6y minus 2xy multiplied by dx dy. Now we will go for the first integral, y integral. So y integral will give you, first we will go for the x integral. So x integral. Okay. So x integral will give you, this is a limit one. So x integral will give you 6xy minus 2x squared by 2 times y. 0 to 6 minus y by 2. This is for the x integral, limit for the x integral. Okay. So wherever you find out x, you substitute 6 minus y by 2. So we have written the same thing here. As I said, wherever you find x, you substitute 6 minus y by 2. So instead of x, you substitute 6 minus y by 2 minus 2y x squared. X squared is nothing but 6 minus y by 2 whole square divided by 2. Is it okay? So we have 6y, 6 minus y by 2, correct? 6 minus y by 2, and here it is minus 2y, 6 minus y by 2 whole square divided by 2. Okay. Now this 2 and this 2 will get cancelled. This 6 dividing by 2 will give you 3 times y. So 3y, 6 minus y. Okay. Now we will have to substitute. Now this is whole square. So 6 minus y by whole square. So that will give you 6 minus y whole square divided by 4. See here, this 2 and this 2 will get cancelled. Here it is 2 squared. So this 4 comes because of the denominator we have 2. Okay. So put it off. So we have 3y, 6 minus y, minus y, 6 minus y whole square divided by 4. So we have now 3y multiplied by 6 will give you 18y. 3y times y will give you minus 3y squared minus 1 by 4, correct? And you have y, a minus b whole square formula. So we have 36 minus 12y plus y squared times dy. So we have a single integral now. Okay. Now we can simplify again. I have written the same thing. Here. Same thing. Now we will simplify. Let it be this one. I am going to multiply this y alone. I am going to take this y. So that will give you 36y minus 12y square plus y cube times dy. Okay. This is okay. Now just integrating for dy. So you have to integrate with respect to y. That will give you 18y squared by 2 minus 3y cube by 3 minus 1 by 4, 36y squared by 2 minus 12y cube by 3 plus y to the power 4 by 4. Limits will be 0 to 6. So wherever you find y, you have to substitute 6. Okay, and 0, lower limit. So we have now 18 divided by 2 will give you 9. Y squared will give you 6 squared, so 36 minus 3 will get cancelled. Y cube will give you 6 to the power 3. 6 is a 36 multiplied by 6 will be 216 minus 1 by 4, and this will be your 18 multiplied by, and here it will be 6 squared, so 36 minus, here it is 4 multiplied by y cube. Just now we have found out 216, so 216 plus 6 to the power 4 will give you 1296 divided by 4. Okay. Now 936 are 3 to 4, 216, let it be like this. Okay. Now 4 and 36 will give you 9. 4 and 36 divided by 4 will give you 9. 9 into 18 will give you 162. And this 4 and this 4 will get cancelled. The remaining term will be 216. And this 4 is nothing but 16 and 1296 divided by 16. Any doubt? Simple. So now 216 plus 216 will get cancelled. You have minus 216 and plus 216, both will get cancelled. and the remaining term will be 3 to 4 minus 3 to 4 minus 162. 3 to 4 minus 162. So that will give you 162. 3 to 4 minus 162 will give you 162. 1296 divided by 16. 1296 divided by 16 will be 81. Is it okay? 18 times 16 will be 1296. So we have now 162 minus 81 will be 81. So we have found out now double integral f dot n ds, which is nothing but 81. So evaluate double integral r dot n ds, and this problem may be in section B, it may appear. Okay, this is a short problem and it may appear. Here, where S is the surface of the upper hemisphere of radius A with center at 0, 0, 0, and R is a position vector. We know already R is a position vector. So R is given as xi plus yj plus zk. And of course, at the surface R equals A. A is the radius of the hemisphere. So at the surface R equals A. Highest radius is nothing but your radius. Okay, highest R. So R equals A. And we know that n cap equal to R vector divided by R. So R vector divided by, instead of R you substitute A here. And R dot n ds is asked. So R dot n ds will be double integral. We have R dot, instead of n cap you substitute R by A ds. R by A ds will give you double integral R square ds, correct? R square ds. At the surface R equal to A. So instead of R square, just substitute A here. So that will give you A square ds. Okay, A square ds. So A square you pull it out. Double integral ds. ds is the hemisphere surface area. So that will give you 2 pi A square. 2 pi R square we know already. So this is 2 pi A square. So instead of ds you substitute 2 pi A square. So your A square multiplied by 2 pi A square will give you 2 pi A to the power 4. So the answer for this integral is nothing but 2 pi A to the power 4. So evaluate del cross f dot n cap ds for the vector. So vector is given as this. But here it is del cross f is inside. In the integrand we have del cross f. You first find out del cross f. You have ijk partial d by dx, d by dy, d by dz. Instead of f, you have to write the ith component here, jth component here, and kth component. And of course, we know del cross f. How to find out del cross f? D by dy times of 2x z plus z squared. There is no y here, so answer is 0. Here there is no z here, so answer is 0. So this term will be 0. And you have minus j. Instead of, as I said earlier, we can write on the other way around. So instead of writing this, I am going to write first this one, removing the minus sign. So plus j. So d by dz of this time. So there is no z term here. So answer is 0. D by dx of this one. So the answer will be 2ez. Correct. With respect to x, you have to differentiate. So this will be 2ez. So minus sign already. So minus 2ez. Then k will be this multiplied by this. This multiplied by this will give you 3y minus 1. So we have, after simplifying, there is no I term here. See, there is no I term here. Only we have j term. See, and we have k terms alone. There is no I term here. So minus 2zj plus 3y minus k term. Normal unit vector n cap will be r vector divided by r. R vector is a position vector. So it is given as xi plus yj plus zk divided by root of x square plus y square plus z square will give you xi plus yj plus zk. The answer will be 4. Okay, because it is given as 16. So root 16 will be 4. Is it okay? We have root of x square plus y square plus z square. Instead of this, you can write 16. So root 16. Root 16 is nothing but 4. So we have written 4. So n dot ds. N dot ds is nothing but dx dy. your n just now we have found out n here, dot ds k cap, and this dot with dsk, correct? What is the answer? Z by 4. So z by 4 ds. So your z by 4 ds is nothing but dx dy. Is it okay? So I repeat, see here, this is this term dot with this term. Here only k component alone is there. There is no I and j. So answer will be z by 4. So z by 4, the remaining will be ds, which is nothing but dx dy. So z by 4 ds is nothing but dx dy. So ds equal to 4 dx dy divided by z. So we need to have only ds. See here, ds is here. Okay. So del cross f dot n cap. So you have, this is your del cross f, n cap is this one. This is your del cross f. We have found out del cross f. See, del cross f. This is your n cap. This dot with dot. This dot with this element. So there is no I term here. There is no I term here. See, there is no I term here. So answer will be 0. Jth term with jth term. So that will give you minus 2z, and here it is y. So minus 2yz. And the next term will be 3y minus 1 multiplied by z divided by 4. What is asked? Del cross f dot n dot ds is asked. So double integral del cross f dot n dot ds. So we have del cross f, just now we have found out del cross f. See, del cross f, this is del cross f multiplied by, you have dot n dot ds is nothing but already we have found out now. See, 4 dx dy by z. See, 4 dx by dy by z. We have found out. Now this 4 and this 4 will get cancelled. Okay, first. And you have to pull z out. After that only you can cancel this z. See, here you have z. Here also you have z term. You just pull z term out. Then after that you can cancel this z with z. Is it okay? So you just pull z term, that will give you minus 2y plus 3y minus 1 times z. Minus 2y plus 3y will give you y. So y minus 1 times z. 3y minus 2y is nothing but y. 3y minus 2y is nothing but y. Is it okay? Y. So y minus 1. Here we have y minus 1 times z. That z and this z will get cancelled. So you have y minus 1 dx dy. Is it okay? Now x square plus y square plus z square equal to 16 as it is given in the problem. Now as usual, first you will go for the limits z equal to 0. So you have x square plus y square equal to 16. As usual, you will have to first go with z equal to 0. So you have y square equal to 16 minus x square. So y equals 16 minus x square under root. Is it okay? So that's a mistake here. Y square equal to 16 minus x square. So y equals root of 16 minus x square. Is it okay? I repeat. Z equal to 0. Substitute z equal to 0 here. So you have x square plus y square equals 16. So x square plus y square equal to 16. So your y square will be 16 minus x square. Your y will be root of 16 minus x square. So y component will be this one. But here it is y squared. So plus or minus. So there will be plus or minus. Similarly, we are going to substitute y equal to 0, z equal to 0 will give you x squared equal to 16. So x will be plus or minus 4. Is it okay? We have to find out the other limit too. Okay. So del cross f dot n dot ds will be minus 4 to plus 4. This is for x, limits for x, and this is for y. Minus root of 16 minus x squared to root of 16 minus x squared times y minus 1 dx. dx already we have written here. Is it okay? Now you just write as it is. You are going to integrate. So that will give you y squared minus y squared by 2 minus y. Y minus 1 integrate. So that will give you y squared by 2 minus y. Substitute the limit now. We are going to substitute the limit. Okay, so let it be like this. We are going to substitute for y, we have to substitute the upper limit first. So here it is y squared. So that will give you 16 minus x squared. That root will get cancelled. Is it okay? You are going to substitute for y. Y squared is there. So root will get cancelled. So 16 minus x squared divided by 2. Then minus y is nothing but root 16 minus x squared. minus, you have to substitute the lower limit. Very important thing is, you have to substitute the lower limit. Y is given as minus root of 16 minus x square. Y squared is there, so that will become plus. So that's why I written as plus here. It is not minus. You will make a mistake here. So this minus stands for the substituting for the lower limit. When you are going to substitute the lower limit, minus is there. Here it is already one y squared is there, so that will become plus. So 16 minus x squared divided by 2. Now already one minus is there. You have you have to substitute the lower limit. So 1 minus is, that minus will become plus. So root of, instead of y you have to write 16 minus x squared under root. Now this one and this term will get cancelled. And this is minus, already this also minus. So 2 times. So this also minus. Is it okay? 2 times. So that's why I have written as the answer as minus 2 minus 4 root of 16 minus x squared dx. So del cross f dot n ds will give you, this final answer, which is nothing but 2 times. So we'll have to now integrate with respect to x. Okay. Now integrating will give you, we'll have to substitute x equal to 4 sin theta. When x equal to 4 sin theta, you just differentiate, dx will be 4 cos theta d theta. So now x to theta, dx to d theta. And similarly, when x equal to, in terms of theta, you have to change the limits also. Here limit will be minus 4 to plus 4. So x equal to 4, you substitute 4 here. This 4 and this 4 will get cancelled. So sin theta equal to 1. So theta must be pi by 2. Sin theta equal to 1. So sin 90 equals 1. So sin pi by 2. So one limit will be pi by 2. The other limit will be minus pi by 2. So you have minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2. We have changed the limit now. We have changed the x into, in terms of theta. So that will give you root of 16 minus 16 sin square theta, and dx is nothing but 4 cos theta d theta. Here I have pulled 16 out. So that will give you 1 minus sin square theta. 1 minus sin square theta is nothing but cos square theta under root cos theta. This cos theta and that cos theta is nothing but cos square theta. So we have cos square theta. And 16 I can pull it out. So that will be 4. Correct? 4. And already we have 4 is there. So 4 4s are 16. I am going to keep these 2 here inside. The reason is 2 cos square theta is nothing but 1 plus cos 2 theta. 2 cos square theta is nothing but 1 plus cos 2 theta. 2 sin square theta is nothing but 1 minus cos 2 theta. You should remember this formula. I repeat, 2 cos square theta is nothing but 1 plus cos 2 theta. 2 sin square theta is nothing but 1 minus cos 2 theta. So you should remember this formula. So we have minus 16 minus pi to plus pi by 2, 1 plus cos 2 theta d theta. Just integrate with respect to theta now. You have to integrate for theta. So that will give you minus 16. When you are going to integrate, that will give you theta. When you are going to integrate cos 2 theta, that will give you sin 2 theta divided by 2. You substitute the limit now. When you are going to substitute the limit, minus 16, instead of theta, you just substitute the upper limit first. So pi by 2. Sin 2 theta, instead of theta, you have to substitute pi by 2. Sin 2 pi by 2. 2 will get cancelled. So sin pi is 0. Okay, sin 0 is 0. Sin pi is 0. Sin 2 pi also 0. Sin pi by 2 alone is 1. So we have pi by 2 plus 0. Now you have to substitute the lower limit now. When you are going to substitute the lower limit, we have minus sign. Instead of theta, you have to substitute minus pi by 2. So we have minus pi by 2, minus 0. So we have now pi by 2 minus plus. So 2 pi by 2 will get cancelled. We have pi alone. The answer will be minus 16 pi.